Hey, I'm Polly Pollock and I'm the founder of the Neuro-Friendly Sales Accelerator, also known as NFSA. I support ADHD online coaches to take their businesses full-time and beyond with marketing and sales systems designed to support your creativity, your capacity and your energy. To be honest, today's online business world can feel like a literal hellscape for most ADHD business owners because a lot of the advice out there is super fragmented, very confusing, out of context and pretty overwhelming. One Instagram reel that pops up on your phone says to do marketing and business and sales one way, then another piece of information you read says something completely different, and you're there trying to piece everything together whilst already feeling like you're behind. Inside NFSA, I support you one-on-one in building or refining your signature offer, learning how to package and sell it on repeat, whilst building your reputation and getting visible online without relying on constant social media posting. Our past students have been able to achieve some amazing results, like leaving their full-time job to go full-time in their business, sold out launches and more. But the underlying success beneath all of that really makes my heart sing is that they've gone from feeling overwhelmed and out of control in their business to feeling confident, clear, and back in the driver's seat. Let's hear from a few of our past students.
I came across Polly, binged all of her podcasts, and then I messaged her being like, help me. And like straight away, she just got what I was going through. I was really reluctant at first, like I'll be honest, because obviously I'd already paid for this like 6-week program that promised to fix my problems and didn't. So committing to something else was a little bit scary, but I did. I took the plunge and I joined NFSA in December, and immediately like things transformed immediately for me. Like I actually felt supported, and honestly I think if I hadn't joined NFSA, and like I get it, like I was at a point where, you know, business isn't making much money yet, like this is a commitment, like am I going to have time for this? I've got the like money for this, but Polly has made me money. Like I know, I like full stop. Like if I hadn't joined NFSA, I wouldn't have the amount of clients that I have at the moment. I would probably have thrown in the towel by now, and I would be back teaching in a job that was draining the life out of me. But I'm not.
I joined NFSA because I knew that I had potential, but I didn't understand how to use marketing to get myself out there. Like I knew that I could create something of value, something that people would benefit from as a yoga and a Tai Chi teacher, but I didn't know how to show people through marketing that that's what I have to offer. And what drew me specifically to NFSA was, I think oftentimes as ADHD people, we think that something is wrong with us because we don't fit into a box. We don't fit into like some formula of like what society says to be. So working with Polly and being in NFSA really showed me that all of the things that I thought was wrong with me with my ADHD is actually a superpower and a super strength. One of the best things about NFSA is it's not just teaching you about marketing, but it's teaching you how to market from an authentic place, not, you know, some AI generated post or, you know, posting, 4 times a week or whatever they say like online. It teaches you how to be authentically you. I've worked with other business coaches before, and what I found in Polly was what I was looking for in those business coaches, but they were not delivering. So I'm so grateful to have found somebody who actually holds up to who they say they are and what they can provide and more. Like she is a marketing genius. My first go around in NFSA has gone better than I could have expected. I exceeded my goal of getting signups for my immersion. I did an online immersion and I had 7 people sign up, which is incredible. I 100% give credit to the marketing that I've learned in NFSA, and I'm excited to see where I go from there to keep building on what she has provided.
The tangible results I saw were phenomenal. I launched my first sort of mid-ticket program, been able to leave my teaching job and go full-time in business and actually make more money than what I did when I was teaching and doing a little bit of business and really not earning very much at all. I don't believe that would have happened if I hadn't been part of NFSA and I didn't know my niche. That was some of the most valuable work that Polly and I did together. And you know, I've launched a membership that I sold out because I now know how to speak to my ideal client. I actually started to believe in myself. I got so much more confidence. I actually felt like a business owner. Like the way that Polly supported me and the way that she teaches. You learn so much. She gets the balance right of making you accountable, but also being really kind and considerate and understanding. It was phenomenal to work for her, and I'm really grateful that I had that opportunity.
So by now you're probably a little curious to find out how the support actually works over our 4 months together. So first of all, NFSA provides you with a full end-to-end neuro-friendly curriculum that teaches you everything that you need to know, fills any knowledge gaps, and sets you off on the right track. Then alongside that, we have our 2 weekly feedback days every single week, where you can submit whatever you're working on that day, on that week, whether that's content, copy, sales pages, launch plans, offers, emails, or even if it's just how you're feeling and what you're moving through, you can submit it and I will give you one-to-one detailed feedback, usually in video form on both days. Then we have our weekly live calls where you can come along and get one-to-one hot seat coaching with me. And something I want to make really, really clear is that as your marketing coach, I don't just support you with strategy and action and implementation, because I also know how much of this business journey is internal. The ups, the downs, the energy dips, the moments where you feel completely overwhelmed and completely on top of the world and on cloud 9, I support you with all of that too. So if this all sounds like what you've been needing and looking for, maybe you've tried other coaching programs before where you felt like no one actually got how you work and how your brain works, or spaces that you've joined where you have left feeling more overwhelmed than when you began, or like everything that you've tried so far has just literally felt like pushing a boulder up a hill, and you're ready to build a profitable life-first business where you can fill up your client roster with marketing and sales that's not only effective, but you actually enjoy doing, then NFSA will be your best business move yet. You can go ahead and book a free strategy call with me below, and we can chat to see if NFSA is the perfect fit, and if it is, we can get you started.